Hello, this is Big Boss Rescue Chief of Humane Emergency Animal Rescue. Welcome to our series, Animal Rescue Postmortem, where we analyze the good, the bad, and the ugly of animal rescues throughout the world.
Volume 4, Postmortem, number 15. You've got a cat that's down in a pipe here somewhere. It's a vertical pipe. And they're removing some kind of cover over it. And there's its size. And what do you get? You expect any less from a cat than this? You gotta love this. I'm surprised they were able to get this to work. And since we're not on the scene here, it's hard to know exactly how to handle this incident because we don't know what other ways that the pipe could be accessed. But hey, what they did here worked. So they're putting this pretty floppy looking old section of rope down in there. And to me, at first it looks like they're not putting it far enough down in there. But surprisingly, the cat grabs onto it and they're able to pull it out of there. So this is a successful rescue. I've had a similar rescue to this where you want to be careful about reaching down in there like that, because if this is a feral cat, it might let you get it out but bite you in the process. And then it's like, I'm out of there. I'm out of this place. So we're watching it. When I had a cat down in a concrete block wall, and you know how they stagger the blocks, and so there's a pathway down through the blocks, a sort of zigzag there. There was a kitten down in there, and I could only see it with one of those scopes that they use for automotive diagnostics. It's got the gooseneck on the end of it, the snake side, so you can look down in there. And the one I was using was fiber optic, by the way. Now, when we go buy a new one, we're going to get one of the ones that's got the TV screen on it, whatever it's called, the monitor. But that's a really handy tool, by the way, to have for animal rescue, because you can look down in places like under in the fenders of cars with them. That's usually where I use it. Fender of car, and then in tight quarters situations where I can't see, because there was a small enough hole in the concrete, but I couldn't look down in there and see it directly. I had to use that scope. So that's a really good use of that. And then the other thing is, how do you get it? You can't get a tool down in there to grab it, and then it's right. You're only accessing its head. The rest of its body is down below there, and it's a confined space. So how do you get it out of there? What I was able to do is get the noose of a snappy snare down there, and there's no way to pull it up because to pull the tension on that through that loop. Because if you try to pull tension on it, it just lifted the noose up. So what I was able to do is just twist it. And so it kept the rope part flat. I'm sorry. It kept the rope part flat down here around the cat's neck. And then as I twisted it, it took up the slack. And then I slowly twisted it until there was enough tension around the neck to pull it up out of that hole. You know, here's an example where I usually say, don't just put something around a cat's neck. There's no other way to get it out of there than that. So that's that. Because it wasn't responding to anything like this. I had a leash, a rope leash that I put down in there, and its extremities were bound up in there, so it couldn't reach, or it wasn't trying to. But I believe the extremities were caught in there because it was a little bit tough to get it out. Then once it got more space, when the space opened up, it started crawling up. Okay. So it's think on your feet here, and then just try different ways. You can see the cat's pulling itself up that rope there. It just had enough room to do it. Look down below. You'll see our email address. Send us your video suggestions in there. Only video suggestions. We don't answer questions. We only check the email when we're looking for new content. If you need to contact us, use the contact us form over on our website. While you're there, sign up on our homepage for blog notifications every time we send out a blog. So it's video announcements, organization news and updates, animal emergency product reviews, things that we use to handle animal emergencies. There's merchandise, hats, hoodies, t-shirts, that kind of thing over there. And then there's a donation wish list combination page. You might be able to help us out with something. Go check that out. And remember, and then the other thing is, this is something that every budget can do. No matter what your budget is, you can go to our YouTube channel, subscribe over there. It's free. It's free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. So why not do it? And if you like the video, share the video. It'll increase our views, which helps build an income stream for our organization to help support our mission. We really appreciate it if you do that. Don't forget to leave a comment on those videos when you're watching them over there on YouTube. Yeah, there's hardly anything else to add to this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. It's very much appreciated. And I guess we'll see you in the next video. And we get to laugh at cats getting themselves into predicaments like they usually do here in this video. This is Big Boss. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.